guys, I'm Makai Block with Limitless North, and I want to talk with you about a success habit that I have in my life that has added so much value to my day-to-day, helped me get so much more work done, and helped me increase my effectiveness, my efficiency, and my overall output in my businesses. And I would say that this one habit has had more of an impact on me than basically any other habit that I have created in my life to this point. And so I hope by explaining it to you, it will help you guys increase your efficiency, your effectiveness, your output, and help you reach the success that you're striving for in life. What is this habit? It's waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. Now, I used to be a night person. I used to try and stay up super late. I would think that between high school and college, I probably didn't go to sleep before 2 a.m. for maybe 8 years. Somewhere around there, and it was just absolutely insane. And it was usually 3 or 4 a.m. I would stay up super late. I kind of considered it my time. So I was a night owl, and I considered those later hours in the night to be my time away from the world. The rest of the world's sleeping. I could finally unplug from my day and just get into a creative zone and work and get my work done and not be bothered by people. And yeah, I would be tired, but I could kind of trudge through it and get some really good work done at that point in time. Plus, being a college student, doing one of the really hard majors that has so much of a workload that kind of keeps you up. It makes you typically tend to pull all-nighters and stay up later. And so it just became a part of my life to stay up super late and get very little sleep in my life. And usually that, with that came sleeping in on the weekends or whenever I could in the day. And I was always kind of groggy and tired, and yet I justified it because I thought I was a night person. Well, a couple of years ago, after I really started delving into personal development and personal growth and success, I noticed a pattern that the majority of the people that I really admired and looked up to were getting up at 5 a.m. and they called it the golden hour. They said that the first hour of the day was the golden hour. It was the rudder of your day that really steers the entire ship. And it allows you to be proactive instead of reactive if you can devote that first hour of the day to yourself, to developing yourself, to planning your day, to setting your sail for the day, instead of just waking up super rushed, late for work, late for class, whatever it is, with all these obligations already crushing down on top of you. And so, one of the things that I want to impart to you is look at the people that you are inspired by, that you admire, that you hope to be like, the people that are your mentors and role models, and see what habits they have in their life. And that's one of the reasons I'm sharing with you this series of success habits in my life, because I hope that you can adopt some of them and begin to change your life as well, just like I have mine. So pay attention to what you notice. If you see that a handful of people that you aspire to be like and are inspired by are doing a very specific thing, then that's a good indication that you may want to adopt that habit into your own life as well. And that's exactly what happened for me, is I noticed that a handful of people that I was watching and learning from all got up early, and they usually got up at 5 a.m. And there was just this pattern that I noticed, and so I decided to try it for myself, even though for the last 8 years, or maybe even more, I had never gone to sleep before midnight for sure, but typically about 2 a.m. And I was just in this crazy pattern of being a night owl. But I said, you know what? If these guys are doing it and it's working for them, I should try it in my life, because I'm always tired and I'm always rushed. I'm always stressed out. As soon as I wake up, I feel like I just have so much to get accomplished for the day. And I don't want to live my life that way. And so what happened is I decided to change that, and I began going to sleep a little earlier, which was super hard for me to do. But really the first thing I did was just set that as a goal that, I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. No matter what time I go to sleep, that is my thing that I will do, is wake up early. And so I did it, and little by little I started scaling my night back to where I would go to sleep earlier. But even if I didn't, even if I stayed up till 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., if I got up at 5 a.m., I noticed that I had so much more energy, and it was just a huge revolutionary shift in my life. So what I noticed is I would wake up, I set a morning routine for myself, something that I would do every single morning. And I'll do another video on this for you guys that I can hopefully inspire you to do the same thing in your life. But I started a morning routine. I would do the exact same things every morning that would prime me for my day. And that was something that I had never done in my life before. Like I said, I woke up stressed and rushed and just ready to go, and having all these demands placed on me already, and so there was no time for myself. But all of a sudden, waking up at 5, I would stretch, I would drink some water, I would just have this quiet time for literally about 3 hours before the rest of the world got up. And it was the most peaceful, amazing thing that I'd ever done. And I started exercising in the morning. I started doing a handful of things. Like I said, I'll go into that later. But what I realized is that I could plan my day and I could have this time for myself. And all of a sudden I knew what my day was supposed to look like. And I had all this time to prep and prime my mind, my body, my emotions, and my direction for it. And I had a purpose for the day. And so going into the typical work hours of life, so 7 or 8, 9 a.m., when everybody starts to make demands on you, I already had gotten work done, and I was able to push people off and say, if it's really important, I'll handle it, but if it's not urgent, I don't want you derailing my day. I don't want you derailing the work and the projection that I've set for myself for today. And so if I can handle it real quick and get to it, I will, but if not, I already know what my day is supposed to be about, and that is what I'm committed to. And I would just really encourage you guys to think about waking up earlier, going to bed earlier, getting 8 hours of sleep, so 9 to 5, or if that's too early, just push it to 10 or even 11. But what I noticed is that if I would get 8 hours of sleep as a night owl, and I was going to bed at 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning, I would wake up so tired and so miserable and not ready for my day and not excited, and I was just groggy all the time. And it took me 2 or 3 or 4 hours to really wake up and get into the mode of the day. But by that time, it was super late in the day. I had missed my opportunity to really engage with the people around me that were asking me to be effective and efficient and productive. And so my whole schedule is just in this weird place. And what I notice now is I wake up at 5 and I prime myself and I go through this routine and this morning ritual and these habits that I have. And by 7 a.m., I am ready to go. I'm being incredibly productive. I'm already knocking out my biggest priorities for the day. I'm getting so much more work done than I've ever done before. And I'm excited and I'm energized and I'm ready to go. And so even if I get 4 hours of sleep, but I wake up early, I have so much more energy because I'm starting my day in a certain way every day, which actually those things I do give me energy. And so it's a huge switch from being so groggy and so tired all the time to now I'm energized, I'm pumped up, and I'm ready to go. And so this habit is just waking up at 5 a.m. Try it. If you've never done it before, don't criticize it until you've tried it. I can't guarantee it'll change your life, but it absolutely revolutionized my life waking up early. And I hope that you can try and at least implement it in your life and see what kind of success comes out of that. Because you know what, when all the greats are doing a specific thing, it's a good indication that you should be doing it as well. So this is one habit I wanted to share with you guys. I will do another video coming up on my morning routine so that you can begin implementing that in your life as well. But I just can't reiterate how important it has been in my life to wake up at 5 a.m. and to stick to that. And it has revolutionized everything for me, and it's been such a good change. I never want to go back to being a night owl again after experiencing what I have as a morning person. And I don't even want to put a label on it. I don't want to say it's a morning person thing because it's not. I was never a morning person, and if you had told me to become one, I would have rejected it. So get rid of that label and just realize that this is something different. This is just setting your day up for success in the right way. And if you can do that, it's no doubt that you will accomplish so much more of your purposes, your plans, your objectives, and your passions in life. And so I want to inspire you to do that. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about how I wake up at 5 a.m., I will do more videos on that, but you can leave them in the comments below. I will do my best to answer you and get back to you. Leave your thoughts. What are you struggling with? Were you a night owl like I was, or are you a night owl like I was? Are you a morning person? Have you tried to do something different than what you're used to? And what have your results been with this? Because it's really important that we all can kind of add a voice to these habits so that we have a very well-rounded idea of how they work for other people and other personality types. But I guarantee you guys that doing some of these habits in your life will absolutely revolutionize your productivity, your efficiency, and your overall success in life. And that's what we're here for at Limitless North, is to inspire you, to motivate you, and to teach you those incredible things that we can implement in our lives to experience amazing success and be high achievers.